Jets Fantasy Draft franchise. We're going to begin here in the playoffs, the first playoff game of our season. Johnny Long coming up here first. Going coverage skeleton for him. And I did have most of the last episode muted, but luckily today I do not have this one muted. I did not look yet, but I'm pretty sure I had most of the episode muted. I even just muted myself just now, just to make sure it was actually unmuted. So we got gold with Jimenez in this drill, and we got bronze with Walker, so we'll see what Long can do. Not great, just like Walker through the first 20 seconds. In fact, even worse than Walker's was, as we were in the negatives. I almost had that. Breaking that tackle is not good. Halfway through the drill, we're still in the negative. Now, we know how fast this drill can turn around, but we need to make some plays. There we go, good swat. That out route is going to kill me every time. It's looking like we're fighting for a bronze here. Let's be real. There we go, we got our bronze. We have an opportunity now to do more. Especially with that. Give us a pass breakup or an interception. Not gonna happen. Bronze it is. Just make this the last play. Very good. Mr. Jimenez going understaffed. It's going to be a very long drill week. So we have 3 of these kind of drills. Next week will be long as well. Then, as always, Super Bowl week will be pretty short. I came down a little bit on that. I think I might have gotten a hand on it if I hadn't done that. Give me that. Good job, Jimenez. Now! That's definitely a tackle, though. That annoys me. So we both dove. He dove lower than I dove. Alright, this is not going well. All these tackles are not going for tackles. Give me that. Only good plays so far in this one are by Jimenez. Try to dive out. Touchdown gain. Ah, that's on me. Left him wide open over there. What the hell? Do not allow that. That's on me. Bronze it is. It's a very bronze week. One more play. Even an interception will not save us. Very good for the offense, though. It's just the defense might get picked apart this week. Not good. Honestly, haven't played the Browns. Like, obviously we played them this year, but I haven't actually played the Browns in so long. I really don't know what their team is looking like. If there's someone, I mean, obviously they knocked off the number 2 seed Chargers, so so clearly we were the rightful number 1 seed, unless the Browns beat us. Alright, Jackson, moving the ball well. I think the last time he almost got to gold and he was just like one touchdown shy or something. Or he was like, it wasn't even a touchdown, he was short. It was less than a touchdown. If we got a touchdown there, we're probably chilling at silver already. And gold might be out of reach with the recent lack of touchdowns, but we'll see. Alright, definitely now. Maybe. No, it's in reach. Just need a good play here. Need a touchdown or a quick tackle. Did not get the touchdown, but he still got gold. Hell yeah. I think that's the first time he's gotten gold in that drill. I know he's gotten gold on the rushing attack. Alright, Overeem. Getting your trench battle in. You're officially in the position where you will not have any duplicate drills after this. This is your second to last time. Dude, damn. He got launched. The amount of times that man be fumbling in these drills, I'm surprised he didn't fumble there. Got everything we need to get gold, and we got it. Alright, we got one more overstaffed to get through here. Next week is going to be pain and suffering as a linebacker, but it'll be alright. They'll get through it. If there's even drills next week, we got to get through this game. Damn. Chose wrong. Not starting out as bad as Jimenez's was, though. So, actually, that's not true. He's starting out worse than Jimenez. Jimenez had a dang interception in the first 2 reps. But it isn't starting out as bad as Long's covered skeleton did. He caught that. It is Spriggs, though. He's gonna make those plays a lot. I almost intercepted that. I was almost in the right position. That's annoying. We're gonna allow a catch. Alright, they got the touchdown there. That's gonna end any hopes for silver. That definitely will. Actually, that really just support. Okay, that'll end it. Let me stop giving myself false hope. Probably got 2 more plays. Maybe 3. Depends how fast he gets the ball off. Alright. Gonna be moving into the game here in a moment. Gotta do upgrades, gotta take a look at their roster. If they have a weak O-line, we should be able to roll right through them. Going for our 6th Super Bowl in a row. DeMarcus Burke, the only one getting an upgrade here before this game. We're gonna go zone. Just because I feel like we play more zone, it makes sense to have that one the focus. Although keeping the scheme for a hybrid maybe makes sense, but we're just gonna keep it moving. Play, whoa, 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 whoa. We have things to do. Roster. Depth chart. Scroll on back to the Brownies. Quincy Jackson. I feel like we played them last year in the playoffs. Jalen Dobbins, because I remember them now. Chris Williams, Trent Hill, Perry Nelson. You're still here. Why? Just retire, please. Oh my goodness. Where is your center at? They have a decent chance of not getting ran through. Clint Ali, Bobby Owens. Oh goodness. What are your linebackers looking like? Oh, you poor Browns. Warren Winter's your best chance. Braden Joseph. No. Denzel Browning, JP Peters. Oh yeah, Hugh Bonds. That's right. Let him go in free agency. He said, I might have a better shot with the Browns. Okay, so their secondary is their best part of their defense. That is a fact. Their front seven, if their secondary or if their linebackers aren't playing good enough, we're going to run through them with Patterson. Going with the all-black uniforms there. Okay, come on. Okay. Honestly, have no idea what's going to go here. But that's what it's going to be. Alright, looks like our next opponent will be the Dolphins. If we win this game, we have not beat them at all this year, so that's going to be a big obstacle. We definitely should have beat them. Richardson didn't throw that dang pick, but it's alright. Alright, Browns starting with the ball. It seems like the lower seed teams are knocking off the higher seed teams, so that should not bode well for us here, but we'll see. Well, that's a massive lane gain of 14 on the opening play. Play action, and it's Tate picking up nothing. Or Quincy Jackson getting sacked for no gain. And no loss. Handoff going inside. 1 yard for Dobbins. 3rd down and 9. Definitely need some water, but I don't have any. And pressure inside, floated deep and intercepted by Williams, the interception leader of the year. I'll be right back. Okay, can I pause this real quick? I need water very badly right now. Okay, never mind. Sorry about that, y'all. I really needed some water. It was not going well. My voice is already going a little bit, but not a whole lot I could do about that. I should have been drinking a lot more water. Handoff going outside, and the linebacker sealed up pretty good. Just a 1 yard gain. Handoff going outside, he cuts it back in, picks up 5. There's an injury there to the Browns' defensive lineman. Obviously inside field goal range already, 3rd down and 4. Pass going outside, and Hollenbeck couldn't catch the pass, it was off the mark. Oh, we're going to go for it here. I don't know how I feel about that and already in field goal range. Pass intercepted over the middle. So instead of just taking our points, we throw a pick. So a shorter field coming up here for the Browns. Pass outside, caught. Springs picks up 7.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Play action, pass outside. Gonna be caught but out of bounds. 3rd down and 3. Probably gonna see a handoff here to Dobbins. We will not, and it's broken up. Good play there by Riddick. Thrown straight out of the back, but good play by Riddick. The Saints will be moving forward, the Rams falling. Obviously that means we won't know whether or not the, oh wait, no, we still might have a chance of knowing whether or not the, whatever that team was we played last year. Gain of 2 on the play for Patterson. The Eagles won or lost. We know they won in week 1. Handoff goes inside. Actually, do we know that? I don't even think I looked at the other side. Gain of 7 on the play. 3rd down and 3. Hauling back open. He has the grab. It's behind him, but he has the 1st down. I think the Eagles lost in week 1. Yeah. Yeah, they lost. I didn't even look at that side. I don't even think I looked at the playoff picture, to be honest. Pass caught. Hollenbeck turns the corner. And he has touchdown. Big play. 69-yard touchdown there. Great way to start this game. Had the interception on the opening drive. In field goal range, of course, but a great play there. Alright, nearly got blocked there, but it will be good. Honestly, I hope the Saints lose next week. I want a fresh new Super Bowl. Just like last year, if we make it. Which is a big if, going against the Dolphins, of course. Because they have been menaces to society this year. So it's either the Saints or the Bucks and Packers. Dobbins makes a good move there, makes a man miss, picks up about 13.
Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Pressure coming in. Oh my, how did he escape that? He will stretch but not get the 1st down. He made subtle run into the other lineman. They might be getting beyond the 50 for the first time here. Jet sweep is going to shut down those plans. Loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 2 coming up. I would have a couple drags probably. Pass caught, 1st down. It's Dobbins at the 50. They had 0 drags. Handoff inside. Dobbins has another 1st down. Gain of 11.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Handoff goes inside. Dobbins has another 1st down. Over 10 yards a carry. Going past now, man, it'll be caught for a gain of 1 for Springs.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Play action, pass dumped short. Picks up 3 more.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Third and 6. Pressure inside, forces him out, and Dobbins has the catch, nearly broke free. Gain of 5, 4th and 1. They'll take their 3. Field goal is good. 7-3 after 2 drives for each team.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller...
Alright, the return going to get out to the 24. See if we can manufacture a long touchdown drive. Got the quick one. Pass dump short. Patterson turns up for a gain of 5. Pass caught. Spriggs inches short of the first down here. Going 5 wide. Pass down the middle. Caught is hauling back beyond the 50 to the 44. He's having a monster day. I bet he wishes he had this last week though. Or the last week we played. Week 18. Handoff was initially outside. He cut it back in for a gain of 3. As bad as this line and linebacking core is, they've done a good job keeping him inside. Play action, pass caught. Hendricks down to the 23 to end the quarter.
The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Handoff goes outside. Patterson cutting. Gain of 6. Into the red zone for the first time today. Which is crazy as we have a touchdown. What a legend. Handoff inside again. The linebacking core doing a really good job keeping us inside 5 yards on these runs. 3rd down and 2. Handoff inside. Patterson's got it. 1st down and 10 at the 11. I'm not mad at the 5 wide. We have ran it 3 times, so he's probably a little tired. Nearly intercepted there on the curl. 2nd and 10 coming up. I think we should hand this off, see what we can get out of it. Corbett thinks differently. Pass intercepted, intended for Spriggs. Oh man, they were playing really tight. Browning with the interception. Handoff inside. Well, it was outside, then cut back in, then back out, then back in. Picks up 5 for Dobbins. Man, that was a terrible set of downs there. Because near interception on 1st and then interception on 2nd. Pass dump to Dobbins. He'll have a 1st down. Down to the 21. He is their whole offense right now. Pressure inside, and the pass is off to Springs, down to the 37, 16 yards.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Pass caught over the middle, gain of 6. It's Hill on the play. Handoff inside. He's taken down by Tate after a gain of 2. 3rd down and 2. We couldn't get a stop last time. Can we get one this time? Firing over the middle. 1st down to the 49. Pretty much the same scenario of their last drive. They had a 3rd and 2. They got them beyond the 50 or to the 50. Pressure coming, pass overthrown. Hicks was in position to knock it down at the very least. 5 wide here. No pressure, pass going deep, wide open man, burst down inside the red zone. Huge play there, down to the 15.
For the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again.
Pressure coming, he escapes it again. He coughed up the football. Oh my! Williams picks it up. They went from the 6 to the 7. I don't know who hit that out, but a great play for the defense. But sent past caught Alvarado down to the 39. Big play for the big tight end. And off inside, Patterson down to the 48-yard line. And off again inside, he's starting to get some lanes down to the 46 beyond the 50-yard line. Dobbins definitely playing better than Patterson so far, but pass off the mark wildly. That was closer to a pick six than a completed pass. Alright, going 5 wide here. Pass dump short to Hendricks. He'll get 6 in the field goal range. Going 5 wide, needing 4 yards here. Pass incomplete. Hollenbeck got scared, dropped the ball. It was a big day for him so far, but that is a really bad drop for him. And that almost got blocked. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that was almost bad. The field goal is good though. We need to slow down the Browns offense though. We get ball at half. We need to slow down their offense.
Any mistakes the other side is willing to make, no problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead. Getting set to go again as we look at
Jalen Dobbins, I've had enough of his antics. We need to put his running to an end. Pass cut. Gain. Oh my, he coughed it up and they fall back on it. He was spinning down to the ground and defender punched it free. A 6-yard gain turns into a gain of just 1. Pass cut, got down for a gain of 5. So they get back to where they nearly had the ball in the last play. 3rd down and 4. Pass outside off the mark. Punt team coming out. That's exactly what we needed there. Both quarterbacks have 2 turnovers. And we'll return this out to the 18. Our last drive began at the 7, so that's even better. Just a 3-minute drill here. Pass caught on the outside. Hendricks, 1st down. Have a couple more plays before the completed good plays before the 2-minute. Oh, that was incomplete. Intended for Alvarado. This secondary is playing our defense really, or our receivers really tight. Those curl routes are going to be dangerous all day. And off inside, Patterson breaks free of a tackle, picks up 4. 3rd down and 6. If we don't pick this up, we'll be handing them a 2-minute drill. Pass cut over the middle. It's Hendricks for a 1st down.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
2-minute warning as I unplug my headset.
2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Blitz sent, picked up, and pass dumped short. First down, Alvarado getting beyond the 50. Minute and a half to go now. Blitz sent. The screen is not going to be set up well in time. Great blitz there off the edge. Honestly, I think the screen actually gets set up if that corner blitz isn't sent. Another blitz sent here results in a near diving interception. We're not in field goal range yet. We needed a first down here. Pass caught. It's Alvarado. Breaking a tackle, stiff arming another defender down to the 8. As long as there's nothing bad here, we will have every down to try for the end zone here. Pass intercepted. That's exactly what I meant by as long as nothing goes bad, and he made it go bad. That is the second red zone interception for Corbett today. Pass caught over the middle, picks up 7. They're going to let the clock run down a little bit. I really don't see them utilizing a timeout even if they get the first down. Unless it's like a big first down. Are they going to call another play? No, they're not. They're just going to run it here. Well, they're going to call another play. It's going to be a run right down the middle. Which honestly has a bigger chance of being a touchdown than a pass right now. Oh no, they actually are going to throw it. Pass broken up by Williams. Jets getting the ball back now. Please, if you get into the red zone, just throw a touchdown. Honestly, we could have ran in that scenario too. We had the timeouts to do it. Alright, a really bad first half for both offenses, I'd say. They've had some good moments, some bad moments, but overall very bad in terms of turnovers. Was that Bonds who got that pick? I feel like it was. Spriggs with the catch for a gain of 6. Handoff goes inside, big hole, picks up a first down to the 44-yard line. He's definitely gotten a little more room as the game goes on. Handoff going outside, big hole, he cuts it over the middle, taken down by the man who had the pick. Down to the 32, 84, okay, so it's Hayden, not Bonds, who had the pick. Handoff inside, and Hayden's going to be behind him. Gain of 4 on the play. Might go pass here, looks like we will. Audible after the motion. And he wants to run it himself. I completely disagree with that decision. For one thing, I hate that play call, especially when it's audible too. For another thing, you're not a mobile quarterback. Pass incomplete over the middle. The field goal unit will have to come out. So, the passing game not showing much promise here in the second half, but at least the running game cooked almost 3 minutes off the clock. Got us into field goal range and allowed us to make it a 2-score lead. First down and 10 starting here at the 19-yard line. Handoff inside. He got caught up. Walker there to bury him. No gain on the play. Handoff here, and Dobbins again. Only picks up 1 there. 3rd down and 9 now, knowing they have to throw. Pass open over the middle for a 1st down. We are not doing good on these 3rd down. 3rd down and long plays, or even just 3rd down in general. We're allowing too many conversions. Pressure off the edge, and Suttles had enough. Loss of 9 on the sack. Jackson wanted to escape again, and that's not going to be allowed. Pass over the middle, caught, big gain. 16 yards to Carson, 3rd down and 3 coming up. They can run or pass here with probably some pretty good success. It's looking like they're going to pass. They run it, and it's no good. Just 2 yards will bring out the punt team. So each team takes off about 3 minutes. And nearly a really good punt, but the bounce goes into the touchback. Patterson has turned this thing around for himself. See if he can get another big run here. I'm telling you right now, if we get blockers in the 2nd level, he is gone. Spun off those 2, and he'll be dragged down after a gain of 7. Handoff inside, Patterson drives forward for a 1st down, a gain of 3 on the play. Instead, gonna dump this to Thompson. That's bad play, loss of 4.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down.
Honestly, running is not too crazy. Not too crazy here, but Corbett wants to make up for that last play. Heavy blitz sent, pass caught. It's Alvarado, 1st down to the 48-yard line. He's over 100 on just 4 catches. Handoff inside, Patterson picks up 4. He's over 100 as well now.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes.
Spreading out the trips there. Blitz sent again. That hasn't worked for him so far. Alvarado, 1st down to the 30. We've taken off yet another 3 minutes, and we still have the ball, so we might take off a bit more this time. Play action, lucky that it was. Hoover with the grab, no gain, maybe like a foot or 2. Play action, going outside, and a gain of 7 for Thompson. 3rd and 3 from the 23. Screen set up for Patterson, the pancake there, and he'll have the 1st down inside the red zone. Can we avoid the red zone fate of recent days? Pitch outside, and Jackson there makes a good move to make sure it wasn't a loss. No gain there. Alright, 2nd and 10. Audible from Corbett. He doesn't want to run it. Blitz sent, picked up, pass, touchdown Spriggs. We're in a good position now, up 3 scores. As long as we make the extra point, of course. And the 3 scores confirmed. If the Browns do not get something going, we will end their season. 5-minute drive there for the Jets. Another drive like that will really end this game, whether the Browns get a touchdown on this drive or not. Handoff goes outside, and Dobbins. They said J.K. Dobbins. His name is Jalen Dobbins. That's funny. Gain of 2. But it's funny because it's a real-life player, so I wonder if it's just getting confused. Pass caught over the middle. Springs picks up 2. This will either be the final play before the 4th, or we will not see a play before the 4th, and the answer is the 2nd. With their position, they should have called a play. Alright, 3rd down and 5 from the 30. Honestly, this is 4 down territory in my mind, but they'll probably punt. Just because it would make it even worse, because we're already in field goal range. Handoff inside, and Dobbins has the 1st down. 11.5 minutes to go. Blitz sent, picked up, but the pass, oh, Subtle, come on. That was a pick 6 for Subtle if he had that. Tragedy. Bounced around so many hands. Pass caught. Gain of 5. Already a minute into the 4th quarter. Pass nearly intercepted by Walker over the middle. Guess we're going to find out what they're going to... Alright, they are doing what they should be doing, going for it. Blitz sent, it's picked up, pass dumped, 1st down for Springs. Retire, please. Just retire, Springs. Blitz sent again, it's picked up again, and the Springs almost has another one here. The moment Springs retires is the moment this team is not making the playoffs. I'm telling you that right now. Pass caught. 1st down. Hill with the big play. Hill may help it. But Springs is their greatness. Alright, that's going to be caught. They're going to call PI on Langham as well, but they'll decline that. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 23. Setting up the screen and missed his receiver entirely. Handoff inside, and he'll lose a yard. The 2nd half has been very different for this running game. 3rd down and 11. Handoff inside, he actually broke free for a gain of 9. Big play into the red zone, 4th down and 2. Yeah, this is actually a play that they can make. They are allowed to kick a field goal there. Cuts it back down to a 2-point lead, or 2-score lead. So, long drive there, but the field goal makes sense. Give yourself a chance instead of ending your season.
The offense for the Jets ready to take over. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same
play action pass should have been intercepted behind Hendricks there. Should definitely hand it off here on 2nd down, see what we can get. Handoff inside, just a gain of 2 for Patterson. I think we have seen the end of the, well, no, I won't say that yet. Pass caught, Hollenbeck won't get the 1st down, gain of 6. I was going to say we've seen the end of Dobbins' day, but clearly not true, as they have an opportunity.
Here's the Jets punter now.
It's going to be a shorter field as well. Maybe not actually. Great punt from Leonard. They'll start here at the 19-yard line. If they want a chance, I'd say they need to score in the next 3.5 minutes. I'll give them 4. Play action. Jackson under pressure, but he gets the pass off for a first down. Good start getting Carson. Pass caught. First down again. It's Williams this time, moving the ball very well. Opens up the running game again, if they want. Pass caught on the slant. Hill picks up 8 beyond the 50-yard line. Halfway point of the quarter has been reached. Blitz sent, picked up. Springs now getting a first down. Now all 4 pass catchers have a catch on this drive. They keep moving like this, they're going to be in good position. Screen set up. Dobbins picks up 6. Quincy Jackson shaking up. That might end them. He must have got hit or something. Pass intercepted. That definitely ended them. I think that's McCune it is. Yeah, the moment Jackson went down is the moment their season ended. They had a chance, but no, not anymore. Handoff inside. Patterson will lose a yard. Really doesn't matter though. Even if we punt, we'll have taken out so much time. Handoff outside. Patterson picks up 2 yards. 3rd down and 9. I anticipate a pass here. Pass incomplete over the middle, nearly intercepted. If they were catching all these picks, this game is very different. And their drive will begin at the 23. If they do not score before the 2-minute warning, this game is over. Jackson has returned. Pass dump short, and they'll lose a couple. Back to the 22-yard line. Dobbins with the catch. Pressure coming from the outside. Subtle with the 2nd sack of the day. Bet he wishes he had those. Although it really doesn't matter where he is now, because he needs to hit 155 now to break onto the record books. Oh my, big play. That's a touchdown to Williams. The Browns are still in it. That interception saved them, which is weird to say. The Browns are back in it. They do lose a lineman, but they are back in this game. They did exactly what I said they needed to do. Score before the 2-minute warning. If they get the ball back now before the 2-minute warning, that's going to be dangerous. I don't think they can, actually. But they can get us to punt on that play. Handoff inside. Patterson picks up 2. Actually, the 2-minute warning will hit after this play. Gotta run it again and then go pass on 3rd. Patterson picks up 6 down to 2. Now do you run it? 2-minute warning hits. I don't know. What do you do here? I feel like we're going to run it, and it's probably going to work. They do not have a very good front 7, so... Handoff here. He'll have the first down. That doesn't end the game, but it gets us ever closer. They will have no timeouts. Hendricks coming across on the fake sweep, and Patterson first down. That will not end the game, but again, very close. They'll have less than 40 seconds if they get the ball back. No gain there. Timeout. Just run it. There's absolutely no reason to throw this football. And off inside, Patterson picks up 6. My concern is if he gets like 1 yard shy, are we going to try a field goal? Could end the game, or it could give them an easy way to tie it. Handoff goes inside, and we won't get to see that scenario with just a gain of 1. Here's my thing. They have 20 seconds. Why would you give them this field? I mean, he has the leg, but why risk it? The field goal is good. The game is over. The fears are subsided. We will be making it to the championship game once again. I wonder how many years in a row it is for the championship game, though. Because I know we made it the year before our Super Bowl run, but I can't remember the year before if we got knocked out prior to the championship. Spinning off is Knowles. Subtle sack. Number 3 will end the game. No more plays. The game is over. Player stats. 320, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions for Corbett. I need better from him next week. 137 for Patterson. Nothing for Jackson. Nothing for Corbett. 158 given up there with the 87-yard touchdown. 121 for Alvarado. 114 in a touchdown for Hollenbeck. 44 for Hendricks. 28 in touchdown for Spriggs. 11 for Patterson. 2 for Thompson. Nothing for Hoover or Walker. Just means Walker dropped a pick. 3 sacks for Subtle. 1 for Tate. Obviously, we had the interception for Williams and the final one for McCune. Forced fumbles by Walker and McCune. Recovery by Williams. Alright. We have to do better in the red zone next week. We cannot be turning the ball over against the Dolphins. We've already lost to them twice this year. We cannot allow our Super Bowl run to end here. David Reynolds, finesse. Yeah, let's go agile here. Alright. So we'll advance the week. Honestly, I'll probably knock out the training here in this episode. Let's see who is playing on the other side. Saints. Bucks. I want the Bucks here, but I think I'm going to get the Saints. The 1 seed Packers were knocked off there. Obviously, we won't know the winner of that game until after we advance the week. So, let's see what we got here. Understaffed for the final time this year. Johnny Long. Nearly got the interception from Burke. Couldn't hang on to it though. I ran right away from that potential. Alright, let's string some plays together here. Interception, let's go. 6K off of gold. That's unfortunate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is so dumb. Williams pushed off. And, oh my goodness, that's irritating. That's so dumb. So we got to silver and then we got cooked up. Give me that. Securing silver. I almost underran it. Those dang curl routes are so annoying. I think gold is out of the question here. We need a lot to make that happen. Jimenez, oh yes, chasing the double trouble here. This poor soul. Like I said, you are not a mobile quarterback. The blocking is the only reason you got saved right there. Okay, he got outside there on me. Not this time. We stopped the run. That's what matters. Doing good. I actually doing pretty good here. Nearing silver. Barely got that one. No! Oh, I didn't have the angle. His slowness messed me up. I can't believe I am even saying that sentence. The fact that that man was so slow, it messed me up. Luckily, these are only 50 points each. Again, the blocking has saved your life, Corbett. Honestly. Okay, I have no reason to fear losing silver. They don't have enough time to take it all away. Almost, though. I think they would have needed 3 more touchdowns, though. Not a terrible drill, just not a great drill. Jackson has surpassed his good drills. They are all in the past. There we go. This has an opportunity to actually be something here. Oh no. I think we definitely expended a lot of stamina there. Burke almost had me. Let me be free. That was a very weak juke. Solid up, hopefully getting him upgrade there. Final long haul for the year. Let's see if we can get something good here over him. That's a good start. Not an inspiring rush move, and surprisingly set up a good one, but we'll need 4 on the next rep unless we get a fumble here. Maybe we'll only need 3. We'll see. Not a very inspiring rush moves there. find out. Is 3 enough? Depends on the time, probably. Do get it. Not by much, though. And now for more pain and torture. Emmett Walker. Great start. Damn it. Oh, that's blocking the back. Got bronze though. Doing good. Gain of yards does not stop the run. Touchdown there. Starting to depreciate in value here. That's unfortunate. It's also unfortunate. I'm hitting the hole so well that they get away.
Here we go. Ready?
Stiff arm not ideal there. Looks like Jimenez will be the winner of this one.
Ready. Let's go now. Go.
Definitely no shot. Yeah. If both those are hit sticks, maybe. Alright. We have the potential for a 6th Super Bowl berth in a row. But we have to beat the Miami Dolphins. An even better Miami Dolphins team because they'll actually have their quarterback than the one time we almost beat them. I feel like we went physical last time. Maybe we went deep threat actually. But we're going to go playmaker, get all his stuff to 80. Deep route and medium route, I like it. I like it. Oscar Rivers played a role in the season. Go power moves. Maintain his power move philosophy. Cedric Overeem. I kind of want to go finesse moves again. If we can like... Oh, whoa, it's +4. Yeah, let's go power here. Let's work on his strength in case he gets in the game a few times. Alright. Gonna end this one here. Hooday to all you Bengals fans out there. I'll see you in the next one.